The Son of God, God's Son, the risen Savior, the light of the world. The ancient people knew God's Son as Horus, okay? Horus was the light of the world, the risen Savior, born of a virgin, you know, all of these things. He died and was resurrected from the dead, all these things. And Jesus, same thing. Now the stories, because that's what they are, they've been told throughout history, thousands and thousands of years worth of stories. They've been told for a long time throughout many different cultures, many different religions. Okay, that is because these stories are referring to the sun in the sky. The sun, the risen Savior, it rises, it saves us. If there was no sun, we'd be in big trouble. Okay, the sun is the bringer of life. The sun does bring life. I went to a cave recently and they couldn't install white light in the cave. And I asked why, and they said because when you put white light down there, things start to grow out of the rock. So, light is the bringer of life. Now, when you look at all of these words and the terminologies and the way everything is set up, you know, even the ancient deity set. Why? Because when the sun would go away, the sun set. And when it gets dark, it gets cold and scary, and you have to protect yourself, and because, you know, you get attacked by the animals and just all of it. It's scary, it's dark, it's sunset. The ancient demon. No, it's just a sunset, right? But it is scary at night, and creepy, crazy things do happen at night. Did it happen by the demon set? No, probably not. You know, but I think you get my point. The ancient people used to watch the sun on the horizon, and when it would set, and remind you, the sun's name was Horus, and they would watch Horus early in the morning. They would watch Horus rising, which is where we get the horizon, Horus rising. And then they would watch Horus set. And the whole story became that Horus died and he went through the underworld. And like they made a whole story. And when you died, you went west of the Nile. You lived on the east and you died, and the afterlife was on the west. And that's all because the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. Okay? And all of these stories, Lucifer, Luz means light in the ancient language. Light, the third brightest light in the sky is the planet Venus. And when it gets too bright, because the Son of God comes out, the risen Savior, the risen Savior, all of it. When the sun starts to come out, you can no longer see Luz. And Luz becomes envious, and he becomes the Antichrist, the one who wants to replace Christ. Okay, Lucifer. These are stories based on the sky. Now, ironically, and this really isn't ironic, but these stories, also, a lot of them can be told within the human body. And that's the really fantastic part. Now, when people say this is New Age crap, it's not. This is where this stuff comes from. Literally, it's thousands of years old. It's where religions come from. This is why the Pope wears a hat called a mitra, which comes from Mithraism. Okay, the hat itself looks like a fish head. All right, why is that? Well, for one thing, it's from Dagon, the fish god. That's ancient Hinduism. Then, in which is where all the Abrahamic religions come from. Hinduism, you have Abraham or Abram, who is Brahma, the bull. Taurus, the bull. You have his wife, Sarah or Sarai. Okay, Sarai is Brahma's wife. That's Hinduism. All this stuff goes back to Hinduism. The Abrahamic religions, people have a hard time with this one, but they are Masonic in every way. The Bible is a mystical story that was written. This stuff was written by mystics on rocks and then translated by Freemasons and written into a book. Okay? That's what people need to understand, man. It wasn't written by a couple knuckleheads from Boston in a pizzeria drinking beer, writing, oh yeah, and then the angels came down, and people are taking everything literal. It's not a literal book. It was written by brilliant people. If you want to learn what I believe is true, and I believe it's true because it actually makes sense, go to my website. All the stuff's free. I love you all, my opinion.